Well, as we roll here into the latter half of the week, another switch in the weather pattern is in place. The good news is that we do not see that the switch is going to bring us cold of temperatures as we ended off last week, but there is some cooling in place. Now, our Thursday is still going to stay with some summer-like conditions. Temperatures mild. We are going to see, though, that is going to flare up some of those storms into the afternoon again, and a few of those storms may have some of those stronger qualities to them, and we'll detail that here in just a moment. But note that as that storm threat is moving through, it is going to be associated with a low that is going to be developing in the central plains, and that's going to filter us into some northwesterly winds, bringing us cooler air, but still keeping us in the grasp of some moisture, which will lead to some cooler showers throughout the weekend forecast before we are timing out when that warm sunshine will return, and it should be back in place for our final 2 days of April. But before we get to next week, here's how we're going to end off this week. We start off the day fairly quiet. Might see a few morning showers, but for the most part, morning hours expected to be dry, which is underneath most of that southerly flow that's going to bump temperatures up into those 60s to those 70s through the afternoon hours. Note that as we head into the afternoon here, about 4 to 6 o'clock, there's that switch in the winds of a southerly wind to a northerly wind, and that's our frontal system passage that will bring a few gusts along it, as well as some of those storm chances. Now, with there being some more organization due to that frontal system passage, that does bring us the threat for some severe weather. So there is a marginal risk across areas from I-25 into that Nebraska panhandle, meaning that areas within this shaded region have the potential, even outside of this at times, have the potential that a few of those storm cells could potentially produce some larger hail, damaging wind gusts, and can't rule out a tornado threat as well. So as we get summer-like temperatures, we have to be prepared for summer-like weather. Now, here's as we roll through the day. We have sunshine there to start off the day, and then we do work into the afternoon. They're just afternoon, flaring up some of those scattered thunderstorms. Now, as those storms move on through, again, they could become strong. Here's the low that is going to start to form and work its way into the central plains. That's what's going to turn us to more of a cooler pattern, but that cool air is going to be a very saturated air mass, and that's going to allow for more widespread showers to take hold. Even some moderate rain showers that may be overrunning areas could allow for accumulation in the Nebraska panhandle to get upwards of an inch. So some good dosing of some moisture will be possible from the system, especially on Friday. With the scattered nature on Thursday, there could be some localized downpours, but nothing that is looking to be significant. We're definitely going to be watching more Friday for moderate rain showers and some decent accumulation. So Thursday, summer-like 70s possible for those temperatures, thunderstorms. We will turn into our Friday with more of an April-like forecast. Temperatures not frigid, but they are cooler, looking closer to seasonal with shower chances, maybe a few rumbles of thunder. Nothing expected to be strong Friday. Similar setup for Saturday, but a little bit cooler there into the 40s, and then we start to work our way out of that pattern as we work our way into next week.